Hello and welcome to Midas Markets Daily News. Let's kick off your trading day with the latest financial news and market headlines.
Hi traders, this is Jason with the market update. The US dollar came under pressure as negotiations between the US and Iran showed progress toward ending the Middle East conflict. However, no final peace agreement has been reached, and markets are still waiting to see whether Washington will lift its military blockade. Last week, global FX markets remained divided. The dollar index stayed firm near a 6-week high, supported by geopolitical risks and concerns that energy disruptions could fuel inflation. WTI crude fell around 5% on Monday, trading near $90 per barrel and extending last week's decline as a potential US-Iran agreement moved closer. Reports suggest the proposed deal could reopen the Strait of Hormuz, end hostilities, release some frozen Iranian assets, and restart talks on limiting Tehran's nuclear program. A full reopening of the strait could ease energy supply concerns and put further pressure on oil prices. Gold rose to around $4,570 on Monday, recovering part of last week's losses, as optimism over a possible US-Iran agreement eased concerns over inflation and further rate hikes. The proposed deal could reopen the Strait of Hormuz, end hostilities, release frozen Iranian assets, and create a path for renewed nuclear talks. Despite Monday's rebound, gold remains sharply lower since the Middle East conflict began, as markets continue to reassess inflation and central bank policy risks. Yen edged lower toward 158.8 during Monday's Asian session, as progress in US-Iran negotiations pressured the dollar and supported a modest rebound in the yen. However, no final agreement has been signed, and markets are still waiting for confirmation on whether the US will lift its military blockade. As yen approaches the key 160 level again, traders remain alert to potential intervention from Japanese authorities. Euro opened the new week with a bullish gap, as renewed optimism over a potential US-Iran peace agreement weighed on the safe haven dollar. The pair recovered during the Asian session, moving toward the mid-116 area and rising to around 1.1645, up 0.37% from the previous session. Over the past month, Euro remains slightly lower, but it is still higher over the past 12 months.
We hope you enjoyed today's market outlook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember to join us tomorrow morning for the freshest news.